Hello! Welcome to Play on Tabletop, live and uncut, Masters of the Universe, Battleground. Yes,
Hordak is strong!
She-Ra will kick you away from her fantastic... I'm not sure where we're going
Skeletor's in the corner laughing at everybody.
Probably that's what he does. That's his best attribute.
It is his best attribute. I'm excited to play this. We're playing Wave 4 and Wave 7.
Yes.
Hordak and the Evil Horde, and I've got Shadow Weaver, Hordak, Grizzlor, and of course I had to have one Horde Trooper.
That'd be good.
Because, you know, you have to.
Do much out without Horde
and I've been working on my Hordak.
She-Ra, you cannot defeat me.
You know,
He always had that gurgle snort thing in his voice.
I took a stab at brushing up on a She-Ra voice. I don't think it's a good idea to parade it out today. I'm sorry,
That's
folks.
a tough pitch for you to hit.
She-Ra, She-Ra. All right.
That's a tough pitch for you to hit.
Yeah, I'm not quite. You know what? I brought the hair.
You
I got
did.
the She-Ra hair going on
Absolutely.
today, so that's going to be my.
Who's in
channel
your
name.
force?
I've got She-Ra herself. She's got a sword of protection, a pink tiara, and some space armor.
Space armor.
We know what that
That's cool.
So if you go fast against me, she's got better protection from the front.
That's cool.
Yeah. I've got Bo, but I didn't bring a bow. I've given him a bubble projector, so he's got a big spoon and he's hurling bubbles at you.
Sure, he's not an orc.
And finally, I'm bringing Angela, who's an angel with wings and a sword, and she's got a halo. You know, that's
pretty cool.
angelic sword for Angela with her. It all felt right.
So you opted for all the extra items. I opted to bring the Horde Trooper.
You got the heart.
So I have my extra points and the extra guy in the Horde Trooper. We're playing one of the basic battles out of the bit to keep it simple.
Yep.
2 objectives on the table, and we have our point totals for our units. I think I'm averaging about 20 points-ish.
So we're playing on the sands of time. We've got the hour and the glass that we're fighting over, and
Yes, our plot devices are strong.
plot devices are very strong.
I'm excited for this. This is going to be cool. Yeah. The neat thing about the waves is there's, I don't know how many, 15, 16 waves? So there's a ton of waves for this game.
Yep.
And each one adds an entire set of characters.
Yeah.
So this has
sometimes it's just a character.
Sometimes,
so there's a wave that's just like what's his face in the Ram?
Yeah, Ram Man and there's She-Ra on
On the unicorn.
Titanosaur.
There's
Hordak on the Minotaur.
Yeah.
Good Lord, my brain is
been a
just
while.
fried. It's been a while.
This is literally like more than 2/3, three quarters of your life ago.
Yeah.
That you were actually experiencing this.
Yes.
For the first time.
I definitely feel old today.
Oh, I'm sorry.
But that said, I get to break up my Hordak.
She-Ra.
Get
He
away from me,
always
Hordak.
had that voice was kind of grumbling.
And that noise that he made, which always as a kid, I'm like, oh, he's got to get his adenoids checked.
And the smelly Grizzlor.
And Grizzlor, yes. Jumping around like a madman with his Horde axe.
Oh, well. That's
Should be fun.
okay.
So we have our deployment zones. It's the first 3 hexes, which makes it really, really easy.
It's just sort of the darkened edge.
It is. So I guess we have to roll to see who goes first.
Oh, good Lord. All right, let's try that. Whoop. I rolled a 1.
I rolled a 2. I doubled you.
You are the
So it means I'll have advantage for the rest of the game
right.
in the initiative decks when we go to draw. My fate cards are interesting for this. I get 10 fate or 10 victory points if an attack knocks out this character during the current round. So I could give that to Hordak's Enforce the Trooper and just let you kill him.
Sounds like a solid way to
I
score
get
some
10
victory
points for him dying.
You go die. All right.
And then I get 1 if I claim an objective during the next cleanup phase. So that's kind of a neat one. I've got Calamity and Overwhelming Power on Shadow Weaver. I bought Shadow Weaver just because she's Angry Orko.
I don't know what that means.
It means that she's like Orko, but not quite as annoying
I see.
and way more powerful.
I see.
Ish. But Overwhelming Power is neat. I can actually knock out my own dude to get extra attack dice.
Yo,
Yeah, the bad guys are really kind of bad in this game. So I'm going to drop down my dudes. I'm going to start with She of the Mind Control.
She of the Mind Control.
And then I'm going to put Hordak down.
We alternate, or you put everybody?
We may as well just go ahead and put them all down.
Sounds good.
And then I'm
Run
going to put
around with Angela.
Grizzlor.
She's going to try and get over there because I think she can fly.
I think she can, yeah. Grizzlor cannot. But
I don't know if I
Grizzlor.
fly or not.
When an enemy attack knocks out an ally, Grizzlor interrupts the current activation or interruption. So that's kind of a cool effect for Grizzlor.
I don't know if she does fly, despite the wings.
Does
I
she have
can't
like an
find
ability?
anything that says she does.
Oh, she gains health.
Yeah, she's kind of a solo tank.
Well, she does go 9, right? So she moves
Speedy.
pretty quick. She's pretty quick. Grizzlor moves up to 6.
Okay.
The Horde Enforcer moves up to 8. And Hordak and the Shadow Weaver move up to 8 as well. But
I
Hordak...
see you, Hordak, and I shall stop you in your tracks.
So Hordak can do a really interesting ability. I don't know if you've read this, and I'll read it out so everybody can understand it. I choose an ally with Endless Horde skill, which would be him, within 12, and an enemy within 16. The ally interrupts Hordak, but acts as if they're interrupting the target enemy. So I turn to face you,
Okay.
or turn to face my dude, and tell him to do something.
Order people around.
I order people around, and it's 1 action, 1 mana to pull that off.
Okay.
And I get extra power and extra toughness for every knocked out ally. So there's a reason why he likes to have lots of Horde Enforcers and just run them at his opponents.
And then he just becomes super powerful.
He just becomes super powered. So as it is right now, he is within 12, so that I can affect that on the first turn if necessary.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, it's kind of neat. So it's very simple, 4 turns, 20 points for the victory points. I've got 10 points each on my fate cards that I could possibly get.
So I've actually got 20 on one of my fate cards.
Oh.
And this is an interesting one. I have to use 2 different ultimate skills in 1 round. So I've actually got ultimate fate cards in my deck here.
Interesting.
That correlate with all my heroes. So they each have a different ultimate. And if I can pull off 2,
cool.
then I score
That
big
is so
points.
cool. I
The
love
other
it.
one is at the end of the activation or interruption, all my characters have a buff of some sort on them. It doesn't have to be a particular buff. So
Could be anything.
Could be anything. So
Yeah.
it's basically all the buffs have buff symbol on the other end of them. So
Yeah, and it all depends. You can't have the same buffs on the same characters, et cetera, et cetera.
you can't actually have more than 1 buff on
More
a
than one
character
buff,
or
yeah.
more than 1 debuff on a character. You start switching them out if that starts to happen. Except for Bo. Bo can have up to 3 buffs on him because he's buff.
Because he's Buff Bo.
Like, have you seen his model?
Dude, he's ridiculous.
His abs are incredible.
Oh, wow. That is some serious, like, dude.
He's got shreds on his shreds. His abs have 6 packs on each little ablet. It's
He
pretty
has
amazing.
absolute freaking rip, this guy. I'm just covered in armor and hair.
And hair.
Kinda fitting.
And cloaks.
Kind of fitting, to be honest. It's kind of fitting.
Oh,
Would you
yeah.
like to cut my deck, sir?
Sure, sure.
These are my 2 golden cards.
Some
I'm going to give you
Oh,
hammer.
Oh, the
Yeah.
smackdown.
So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of those, plus our 2. It's been a hot minute since we played this. So folks, please bear with us as we try to sort out what we're doing.
We're gonna muddle through for you.
We're going to have some fun with it.
Yeah.
And of course, there will be the occasional,
Skeletor from the wings.
oh crap.
You are
Interesting.
telling He-Man to stay out of it. This is her fight.
I think I'm
He-Man's
going to...
her brother, right? Yeah. Not boyfriend.
Cousin?
I think it's brother.
Yeah, because Hordak took her away.
That's right.
Hordak stole her.
Oh.
Yeah. And then
Darn
Hordak,
you,
Hordak tricks Skeletor into grabbing the Havoc Staff, and that turned Skeletor into Skeletor. Because up until then, he was actually first in line for the throne.
He was not as Skeletor.
No, the Horde Staff did that.
It made my face like this.
Interesting. I did not get a great draw.
No? You're not satisfied?
No. But I think what I'm going to do, I think I'm just going to go with something very simple. I'm going to start with this card. So I don't know if we can see that moving or where you want us to put that. As you guys remember in goodness gracious, in Masters of the Universe Battleground, it's about the initiative on the top of the card when you flip it over.
If they're right against the board, so if they're right against the board,
Yep.
they're just in shot.
Okay.
So right where they are?
Yep.
Perfect. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
1, 2, buckle my shoe.
Oh my.
I get a 2.
I got a 6.
Well, you're going first.
Sounds like it.
All right, sir.
Alrighty. So I think that She-Ra wants to go first
Oh boy, here she comes.
because she sees the objective and is like, hey,
Hey,
I might be able to get that objective.
I'm gonna get you.
I'm gonna hoof it, or whatever Shira does.
So focus and then run.
So she's actually, and I get the bonus. I'm gonna actually discard a fate card to draw a fate card.
Oh, that's cool.
That one, but I'm gonna get that one. I don't know what that does. And because I can't actually get mana from fate cards.
Oh, she's like He-Man.
Yeah, she's like He-Man.
Interesting.
So, still got 4 fate cards left, and hopefully they're better fate cards now, but I don't even know. This is going to give me 3 actions.
That's cool.
So, but that means that I can move twice, because the second move costs 2.
Costs 2, yeah. But you
Or
can focus
I
and
can
move your higher.
Or I can focus, move my higher, and then
do your thing.
focus again. I
I'm happy for you to get close to Hordak and the Horde staff.
I might have to.
And the energy cannon.
And I got no cool bonuses to cash in for right now. I can either go 10.
She can go 10? Oh, 5 twice.
Yeah, 5 twice. Or I can go 8 and get focused at the end of this. Because I can focus. Oh, I can't focus twice.
Can't focus twice because it'll cost you extra.
Mm.
Yeah, it's an interesting turn 1.
I guess I could
Yes, the terrain is from the starter
ready
set.
myself.
And we have the other terrain as well. We decided to go with this because it's the green looks really cool on camera, and it looks so good. We have, I think, every wave, don't we?
I think we do. I'm going to move 10.
Yep.
Thanks, floor man.
There I am. I see it. It's right before me.
Oh dear.
This way.
Well, she went and hauled butt, didn't she?
She did.
All right, so she's done.
She's done.
So you get to trap your fate card across her to make sure note that she's finished. And then I have to activate somebody. Well, I'm worried about them, and I want to keep him close. I might actually have to activate Grizzlor here, but he's all close combat. So my activation card gives me 2 activations and then +1 movement, +1 mana. So I'm going to activate Grizzlor. He's going to get 2 activations and then an activation or a mana. So I'm actually going to give him the mana because he can do some stuff with those. I think I'm actually going to spend another card here on him as well. No, I think I'm good.
No, just use one.
Yeah, because I can only gain the bottom effect
Right.
when I play a second card. And I don't think any of these are actually going to help me. So activating him, and I can move up to 6 if I focus, or I can double move and go 8. Which I think what I'm going to do is, yeah, I think the right move, if I focus, move, then I can go on Overwatch. No, I took the mana, so I get 2 actions. So I'm going to go focus and then move. So he will focus.
That's your whole go.
Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So he's going to go to there.
All right. Grizzlor. He's poking
Pretty
his
quick
head out.
turn 1. Yep. Pretty quick turn 1 for him. Oh dear.
Interesting.
Well, I will have some cover from you, so I'll make your you make your scope higher, but
Yeah. Alrighty, but we have to pick new cards.
we do. All right. Well, he's done. Next, who do I want to? Oh, this is interesting. This is really, really interesting. I really did not get a great draw, dude.
Oh no, that's too bad.
It's really bad. All right. Yeah, and that is. Yeah, all right, so there's me. I'm ready. I know, it's interesting, isn't it? Attack and Tycho miniatures?
Huh?
That would be
Ooh.
cool.
All right, I'm ready.
Here we go. 1, 2, buckle my shoe.
To-do. I got a 5.
I got a 4. You're going again.
Again. Alrighty. I think I'm activating Angela.
Uh-oh.
So she gets
Poor Grizzlord.
4 whole actions.
So dang.
So I'm going to focus, which gives me focus.
Yeah.
And then I'm going to move, which is going to give me 9. And then I'm going to move again, which costs another 2. So that's my full meal deal. But it's going to allow me to move both my focus move and my regular move for a total of 15
good
squares. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Do I have to be on it?
Just beside it. Uh-oh. Tycho's going for the early lead here. This is interesting. This is interesting.
Angela!
This is interesting. Okay, okay. All right.
And she has activated a 5.
I don't know what that yellow symbol means. On my card.
Where?
In the top right.
I think that's just what it is.
Is that what it is? Is that what it is?
I think that's like a weapon.
Cool.
As in, it's on my sword of protection. That's not on my bubble projector. I don't know. Maybe it's
Expansion?
a melee?
Maybe. Maybe.
Is it?
I thought that was melee. Well, we can figure it out later. Maybe Archon Studios is watching and can tell us what the little yellow logo is. That would be
With, like,
super cool.
The sword and the lightning bolts.
Right? So I think I'm going to activate Shadow Weaver.
Shadow Weaver!
Always creeped me out when I was a kid.
Oh, yeah.
Like,
that
Orko was
faceless
fun and
thing?
silly.
Yeah.
Legendary weapon.
I'm
It is
assuming you can't have multiple of those.
That makes perfect sense.
Probably.
So like the energy cannon has the same thing. You can only have one of those. That makes sense. All right. So I'm going to activate Shadow Weaver.
Okay.
I'm going to give her. I can get 2 action, 2 mana. Well, I get both, don't I? The top. I get both of the top ones.
You do
right?
get both of the
Yeah,
top.
so she gets 2 mana.
I think you get the bonus as well, don't you?
And then I choose one of the bonuses, yeah. So during this activation, I'm going to choose that my magic is going to cost 1 action less to a minimum of 1.
Okay.
So that is going to be helpful. Unfortunately, I don't have anything to give me anything better. So she's going to have to move first. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. If she goes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. She can only go 2. So I can target with overwhelming power. The range is 16. She can almost hit him now. If it knocks out the target, everybody gains 2. If the target is an ally with an endless horde skill, I get 2 dice on this. All right, you ready for this?
I'm ready.
So I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and I'm going to face him.
Oh, Trooper, get moving.
Face the horde trooper, and that's 1. And then this overwhelming power only costs me 1.
Okay.
I am going to target my horde trooper, and I can target allies or enemies. I do have range 16, so I could theoretically almost, if I move closer, I could hit him. I cannot see her though.
Can you see? I think you have to be 1 farther to see.
Probably, yeah. No, I'm not going to be able. I can only see him.
Yep.
So I'm going to target him right now. So it is going to be my. It is a magic attack, which my magic is the yellow symbol, right?
The magic is the mind, I think.
The mind.
Oh no, is that the?
I think it's a yellow symbol.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, power, I think is what you're talking about.
As on the back page.
Power!
That's the power?
Yep.
Yeah. So it is a DD power attack. That means I gain. I get +3 dice on this. Okay. I hope I don't kill him. But if I do, I do. Here we
You're
go.
attacking your own guy?
Yeah.
Okay.
My scope is 4. Well, there's 4 successes
Indeed.
and a 6, which does not add, but it is 4 successes
Does that have to
nonetheless.
be another 6 to add?
It's going to be a 5 or a 6.
A 5 or a 6 to add. Okay.
Yeah, and the 6, if it's not a 6, it keeps exploding. If spell knocks out the target, target's allies gain 2 mana, but his mind defense is 1. All right, so I do 4 successes against him. So he's going to take 2 hearts, and the target gains 3 mana.
So he's got 3 mana and 2 damage. He's down to 1 health remaining.
Yes. But he's got 3 mana,
Brilliant.
right?
Well, that was quite the move there.
Isn't it though? So she's still got 2 mana. So it was 1 action, 2 action. She's done.
Okay.
I really wanted that card later, but What the heck?
Well, you know what? Now your Horde Trooper is all juiced up and ready to go.
He's, for what? I'm going to get tons of rerolls, baby.
I'm okay.
All right, sir.
Alrighty. I think I've only got bow left to activate.
And I still have the 2, so I'm going to go with... Well, I guess... Nope, we want that later. I guess we'll just use this one.
Alrighty.
All right, you ready?
Yep.
Boom, shakalaka. This character has focus gain 2, and you got a 1, and I got a 2. You're making me go. All right, so I got to move. Well, I'm thinking the Horde Trooper can't actually get there. With 2 actions, I could 1, 2, these. What do these cost to go over again?
Is it cost 2?
It's just 1 extra? Or yes, just 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I can get to there, which is not enough for him. However, no, that's not going to work either. So I think I might have to activate Hordak.
Hordak!
So Hordak is going to get 2 actions and 2 mana.
Pardon me.
Hordak gets 2 actions, 2 mana, and the range on my cannon is 12. So I can go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I believe.
Is that line of sight? I don't know.
I think
so, maybe?
Yeah, I think because it clips the edge, you'll probably have cover.
Okay.
I would imagine. Though I'm sure somebody in chat can definitely tell us what our dealio is there. I could also choose an ally. I can also choose him to interrupt Hordak. I could also do that. But I think what I'm going to do, because it still costs 2 to move over this little stuff, right?
I think so.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Or I go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Turn and face She-Ra. And I think I'm going to shoot her with the energy cannon.
All right.
Yes, sir. I can see you.
Oh, no.
So energy cannon. I have 2 mana at present. I don't think I'm going to add anything else to this. So that means it is at -2 dice. And this is going to be based on probably on my power, I would imagine, right? Oh no, it's number 4. It's my eye. It's the eye. 2 dice. Now before attacking...
Is it a magic attack, or is it a... It's a range attack.
It is a ranged attack, so it's the eye.
Yep.
And then before attacking, test my magic power to gain an extra die per success received. So my magic power is at 3. So I test before I fire. I get 1.
I think you need a 5, because I'm in cover, right?
No, this is for testing to see what my bonus is for the energy cannon.
Okay.
So I test to gain 1 per star, so I succeeded with 1.
Okay.
So that's going to put me on my range of 4, -2 for the cannon, but +1 because of my energy test. And my scope on this is going to be a 5 because you're in cover. Well, there's 2 successes.
2 successes. Terrible.
Which is enough to do some damage.
Alrighty, so this is against my armor, I believe.
It would be, yes. It's an energy cannon ranged attack.
3 dice. I'm looking for 4.
Hordak, you fool, that wasn't enough.
Oh my word, look at that.
She laughs at you, you big, milk-weighted monkey meat.
She ducks, she leaves, and she managed to dodge that
She
one
absolutely
completely.
did. All right, well, I don't need to do
Alright.
anything else with him. He done.
It's Bo's time.
Here comes Bo.
Here comes Bo.
He reminds me of
He's even
Autolycus
Bo.
from Xena.
I've got 2 actions. I don't think I can see Hordak yet. Hordak? Yes. So I'm going to spend my first action on moving. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I see you, Hordak. Take this. And he flings a bubble
gun?
at you.
Bubbles!
Bubbles.
Bubbles, look at the pretty bubbles. All right, sir, swing away.
Alrighty. So I have.
Revan, we're winning. Everybody's winning. It's so good. But Tycho's about to grab an objective, and there's nothing I can do about it.
I have a range of 16.
Oh, I think I'm in.
Yeah. And I have 4 eyeballs.
Okay.
So that gives me 4 dice.
And you're minus any dice?
I
-1?
am minus nothing.
Yeah, minus die on the bubble staff.
It needs numbers to modify.
Oh, does it?
Minus just boxes is nothing.
Interesting. Okay.
I'm 99% sure.
Yeah, that's fine. Giddy up.
Because then you'd never need a 1, right?
It's true.
So, 4 dice. I believe I'm just hitting you on force.
Bring it.
Right. Wow, 2 hits. Oh, but 1 6.
One possible explosion.
It explodes.
3 hits.
3.
All right, and that's against my range defense? Or my armor or toughness?
Yes. I think it's armor.
Both
I
are
think
3.
Might is how hard you hit.
Both are 3. Here we go. I succeed only on 1.
So I got 2 successes.
Yes, sir.
Which does 1 whole
One whole heart
But
toward
also, and if an attack with this weapon is within 2 or more successes, an ally within 8 gains a protection.
Oh, there you go.
So-
nice.
She actually, he's an ally to himself, right?
I don't think so.
No?
I think
Okay.
because I think we went through this with the last one. You have to
Alright.
buff it to somebody else. Yeah.
I see. This is just going to go away immediately, isn't it? No. The buffs go away,
Yes.
so this doesn't really do anything.
But if he acted before she did, she would have ran up with protection. I see where that works.
And see it, yeah, okay, cool.
I only have 1 card left. And honestly, at this point, I don't even know if I want to activate the dingus. I don't even know if I want to activate him. Because he's close combat, and I need to use a card to activate him, and I want to keep both of these cards. It's just a problem.
So I might just let it ride.
Because I have a secondary effect that's +1 scope, which is really good. So I don't want to use that one. And I don't really want to use the other one because what does he need with 3 more mana? He can't have that much mana,
It's not allowed.
right?
You max at 5?
Max is at 5 and he's already got 3.
And does he have anything to do with mana? I guess rerolls.
Rerolls, that's literally it. Because all he has is the Horde Staff.
He's
Now,
just
if I
like
had the gun,
glowing with
if I,
electricity. He's
yeah,
like,
if I put the gun on him, it'd be one thing.
But you put the staff,
I did.
The bonk stick.
I gave him the bonk stick. So I think what I will do is I will play this card. So he'll get 2 actions and 3 mana, which won't matter because he can only ever have 5. Temporarily has 6. Gets 2 actions. And then he's just going to move. I think I'm going to focus and move. So I'm going to focus for 1 and then move my 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And he's done. And that's that. I have to draw 4 cards to make my hand go up to 7.
I have to draw 3.
You are standing next to an objective with your, what's her name?
Angela!
Angela.
Because she's an angel.
She is an angel. So
And
you
He-Man's creative.
you have got you've got a victory condition.
I've got the MacGuffin!
You've got the sands and the hourglass. Is that what it was?
Yes. Put them together.
Put them together.
Sands
and
of time.
We have there you go, or we have the days of our lives. I'm not sure which.
You know what?
Sad.
That's just as good.
It is just as good. All right, so I have dealt myself back up to 7. These cards all go into my discard pile. You're up 20-0 as we head into turn 2. Boy, that was quick, huh, folks? I love
off
how they're talking
to the
about who
races.
should play He-Man. We all know who should play He-Man. Tycho should play He-Man.
should?
JT should be Skeletor.
Oh, okay. We may have already done that.
We may have, possibly. Hordak is not pleased with this.
Oh, no.
All right, sir. I have no idea what the heck I'm going to do
Okay,
now.
okay.
Now's where the rubber hits the road, though. Like I
Does.
really
This is
feel
where it gets
like
interesting.
this is where it gets really interesting. Oh, I like that one.
You like it? You like it a lot?
I do like that one.
Oh, I forgot to, when I could have got a mana on,
All right, just give him one. Yeah.
because I forgot that I get bonuses.
Okay, so nobody's got more than 5 mana at present. All effects drop off. And we're good. I am choosing that card.
Okay, yeah, just the 1 mana on.
Just the single mana.
Hordak, strong. She rides up.
And this goes away at the end of the turn?
I think so. While you're figuring out your cards, I'll take a quick look. I seem to think that they fall off at the end. Yeah.
Buffs fall away. makes Shira's stuff really hard to do because I can't build up buffs. How do I get 3 buffs on bow if they don't last?
Yeah, that's interesting. I guess with more guys in the force, maybe.
Yeah.
I'm going to look it up right now. Buffs. Does anybody in the chat know? Because we can't actually remember them. Buffs and debuffs. Indicator ongoing effect. Matt just says follow the common buffs and debuffs. That's it.
And they fall away?
Yeah, follow the rules for common buffs and debuffs.
What is that? And that says they go away at the end of the turn.
Yeah, everything gets in the cleanup phase, right?
Focus doesn't go away?
I don't think focus does. Maybe buffs stay until you activate the next turn. Apply successes to I'm just going to check the end because there's a cleanup step. I'll double check. Sorry, guys, we're just double checking to be sure we're not messing this up.
We don't want to be.
We don't want to make too many mistakes.
Yeah, yeah.
Free actions, side missions, jump, massive models, effects, timing. I will say that bouncing around this rule book is a bit of a challenge. Character actions, high obstacles, tests, normal roll, defense test, scope, cleanup phase, claim objectives, clear tokens, check for victory.
Clear tokens?
No enemies, hex, character in, no enemies, claim the objective token. It says claim objectives, clear tokens, and check for victory. Move the buff, debuff, and mark tokens from the table. Yep.
Okay.
There it is.
There it lies.
All right. Focus is removed at the end as well. Yeah. There we go. You ready?
Yep.
I'm going with this one.
Oh! I've got a 9!
Oh, you fart knocker.
My.
No! He's foiled my plans!
Alrighty. Alrighty, Bo. Get him. Get him now. So during this activation or interruption, I can add 1 to the scope of my ranged attacks.
Oh.
I only get the 1 action, but I get a mana as well.
Yeah. So you can shoot me on a 3.
So I can shoot you on a 3.
Only mana remains. Focus is not removed.
Right. Focus.
Yeah. We're getting people filing in to help us.
Only mana remains. Focus is not removed, but it said focus was. I'm confused.
Nope.
Focus does
work.
stay.
Focus will stay. Yeah.
Buffs are removed.
All right.
Alrighty.
So you're going to shoot Hordak again?
Shoot.
Trying to take down my boss?
I'm going to throw more bubbles at you. 'Cause that's what I do.
That's so good.
I don't think I have anything else to. Yeah, we're just going to do that. Here we go. Oh, no. I'm going to spend a mana. This rerolls 1 die.
It
Right?
rerolls 1 of your dice, yes.
I guess I could spend both to reroll 2.
You get to reroll 2, yeah.
You know what? I'll just do that.
Because that was not enough to hurt me.
No. Because the 3 and the 5 are okay. But that's much better with 4 successes.
4 successes. And I have 3 defenses, of which I'm going to get 1, which is going to be 3. How much is 3?
I only still do 1 damage, but I
Okay.
do get to put my protection back on.
You do get to put that's very cool. So
Yeah.
Hordak's going to take another point. He takes another heart, and now I get to activate. So I'm going to use this card, and I'm going to remove. I get 2 actions. So I'm activating my Horde Trooper. He gets 2 actions. I remove all mana from him to gain 1 action for every 2 mana removed. He's got 5 on him. And that gives me 2 more actions. So my Horde Trooper has got 4 actions.
Okay.
That's pretty cool. I don't know if it's going to help, but we're going to see. So he's going to move his 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, to be toe-to-toe with Angela.
Oh, my.
And then I'm going to focus for my second action. And remember, I've got a total of 4 actions. And then I'm going to fight you. So I've got 2, 3, 4 actions. Move 1 down to 3.
How'd
Now
you
I'll
get
just
4
hit you
actions?
twice. Because I discarded all of my mana
Oh,
to get an extra action for every 2
my.
that I removed.
interesting.
So I'm actually going to not focus. I'm just going to swing at you twice. Move,
Don't you
hit twice.
stop attacking once you swing?
After attacking, end this character's activation or interruption. Yep, that's true. But that means I'm going to attack you with focus,
Okay.
which I normally wouldn't be able to do. But here we go.
Here we go.
So I'm going to attack you with focus. My melee stat is 3, and I get +1 dice with my dragon staff. And I'm focused, so this is going to be on 3s. All right, so that's 2 so far with an explosion. That is 3 total, sir.
3. Oh my. On Angela.
On Angela.
Okay.
3 melee, so this is on your armor.
On my armor. All right, I've only got 2 armor. And I don't think I get anything special here. No.
Yeah, your
I rolled a
toughness.
6 and a 4.
Okay.
And another 5. So I get 3 successes.
And I had 3 successes,
So I'm okay.
so I just smacked you into nothing. Okay,
Biff.
he done.
Angela
He's done.
got lucky.
Angela got lucky.
I've been very lucky with my defense rules. All right. Well, maybe Angela should try and get your guy away from me before Beastman comes in and I get all upset with you.
Right?
That might be a move.
All right. Oh, do I want to do that? Do I want to do that? I think I need to do that. Ooh. Deary, deary, dear.
Deary, deary me.
That's a real tough one, man.
Is it? Ooh, I put him in a conundrum.
You really did, and I'm not entirely sure which way to go. That's a really good one.
Is this system hard, Abathora? You know what? The system actually has a really lovely ease of play at,
It
its,
really
at,
is,
at
yeah.
its surface, but there's a lot underneath. This game's really easy to technically play. I think this game's really hard to play well. So that might be the best
agree.
way to put it. I
Kind of
don't know
agree.
if we're showing you an example of like top tier, like honed list, He-Man, Battleground, Masters of the Universe goodness. I think this is sort of entry level. We're mucking about.
I think I'm gonna go with
Oh, he had it. He used both of his brain cells.
Yeah,
He
both remaining
really
brain
hard.
cells.
You're making my head itch.
Ah, I got a 3.
I got a 4.
Oh, it's all you.
Oh, this is where it gets really interesting. Okay, so I think what I have to do is... Hey, did I just cheat? Did I just activate him last and then activate him first?
You totally did.
I totally did.
Oh well.
Oh, well. I just realized that.
all over
Because
now.
that's one of those weird little rules that's kind of neat.
Yeah.
All right, so I'm going to activate the Beast.
The Beast. Oh no! Here he comes.
Grizzlor, here he comes. So this is going to give me 3 activations, and if I had 3 or more mana, it would draw a Fate, but it doesn't, so I'm just going to get the extra Fate, or the extra mana card, the mana point. I get 3 actions, so I think because I can only move 6, I would be able to focus, move my 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 to get beside you, and then I'd be able to swing once. I don't think I have any other Fate cards that I want to use. I want to do that if I can hit with more. Yeah, I think that's what I'm going to do. So I think, because what is her defense?
She's got 2 armor.
She's got 2 armor. Just 2 armor, and my toughness is 4. So this is cool. So I am going to focus for 1, because I have 3 actions with him. Let's focus for 1, so that's going to let me move better. And I'm going to move 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, my focused move, to get right beside Angela. And then I am going to swing at you with my Horde Axe. Before I do so, I'm going to discard 2 mana. Actually, can I give him 2 mana with something else so I can get both? Ooh, if I discard during an activation phase, give this to any character. So I'm going to discard that to let him hit on 3s. That would be really good. Because she only has 4 life on Angela, doesn't she?
It's true.
So I'm going to spend this card, which is an 8, which is unfortunate. But what the effect is, this card is discarded during an activation phase. Give 2 mana to any character. So I'm actually going to give it to him. And then I'm going to discard all of his mana, so 4 mana, and that's going to give him +2 to hit, +2 dice, or focus, or in this case, 4 mana is both. I can give one or the other for 2, or both for 4. So I'm going to give both for 4, so that's going to give him a lower target number and +2 dice, so that's 4, 5, 6 dice from Grizzlor with the Horde Axe.
Uh-oh.
Yep, you might get the objective, but I'm about to smack Angela. 6 dice, and I'm hitting you on 3s. So I have 1 6, which does not explode and doesn't count as a hit because it needs a 5, despite it only being a 4. 4 successes, sir.
4 successes. Angela's halo is not going to help her yet. That's 1 success.
So it takes
on
down to
defense.
3.
Yep.
So that is 2 hearts.
2 hearts. Ouch. I have been smacked around.
And that is going to finish. If you discard a fate card during an activation phase, Grizzlord gains a mana. Well, that's cool, because I did. That's a kind of a neat effect. Wow, Grizzlord's kind of cool. I wasn't going to play him. That's neat. But I am finished with Grizzlord. It's your turn, sir.
Maxed up with Grizzlord, huh? Who knew?
Yep.
Okay. So, I've got a 3 activation with Angela, which is interesting because her halo, this character activated with initiative 3 or lower. During this activation, all attack tests gain an extra dice.
Oh, nice.
And the sword, if I'm a 7 or lower, I get an extra dice. Also, if I'm 3 or lower, I get an additional dice. So I'm actually getting 3 extra dice on my attack here.
That's gross.
I've got only 2
Oh,
actions.
what's going on?
I get
Hordak's not happy.
2 mana,
Yep. Here comes Angela.
and the bonus can be either an extra mana or I can re-roll an extra die when I spend mana to re-roll. So I think I might hold on to the. I'm gonna be
Extra
able to
if
roll
you-
2 dice instead of 1 for every
For
mana
a reroll.
spent.
That makes sense.
So I can't do 2 attacks because I've only got the 2 actions. I don't think I have any action bonuses. No. Nope. And I didn't activate Never Ending Life because I needed initiative 2 or lower to activate that. So the Angelic Sword's going to have to help me out here.
Gotcha.
Grizzlor's got all sorts of health, doesn't he?
Yeah, Grizzlord's tough. Grizzlord's got 6 health.
6 health. Wow.
Yeah.
That's really good.
Yeah, he's tough.
All right, so I'm going to try and finish off your. I guess you get better if I finish them off, don't you?
Yes, I do.
But there's not much I can do about
Nope.
that. So, this is going to be.
It's interesting, isn't it?
Because I'm only going to be able to do 2 damage, I think, no matter what happens.
Well, if you do 1 to the
You know what? I'm going to keep my. I'm not going to do the extra reroll. I'm going to keep.
the mana,
I'm
that
gonna
makes sense.
Yeah, extra mana
Okay.
because I don't think I'm going to need. I want to save the rerolls for defense later.
Makes sense.
Got Grizzlor in my face with extra axe.
Yes.
So I've got a melee of 4,
Okay.
plus 3 for all my shenanigans.
Your strength of 4. Wow, she's tough.
I'm going to focus,
That's the
which
first action.
reduces the
Yep. The scope to 3.
scope to 3.
Yep. Bonus to your scope. Yep.
and I guess I'm going after your mechanical man.
Yep. Both have the same toughness, so they're both defense 3.
Okay. They got good armor. I guess he's just walking armor is what he is. Get him, Angela! Get him! All right. That is a total of 5 successes.
This could be bad, because I think no matter what you do, you're going to kill him.
You'd have to roll a lot of 6s in a row.
Yeah, I'm going to have to roll a lot. I roll 1,
Oh.
which doesn't explode. So I get 2 successes,
Which takes me to 3, which does mean you get 2 damage on you.
which is enough to kill Hordak's Enforcer. So that goes into my discard pile. And here's the kick. Hordak's Enforcer rule, when a Horde Trooper is knocked out, shuffle 2 random fate cards from your discard pile back to your deck.
Interesting.
Would you like to pick 2 and I'll stick them back in my deck?
These 2. So they
go
go
back to my
anywhere in the deck or in the bottom?
They just
or?
go, it says, shuffle them back into your
Okay,
deck.
so you shuffle your fate deck.
Oops.
Fun.
Yeah.
That's really cool.
It's kind of neat. So now, because you've killed them, Hordak has gained 1 magic power and 1 toughness.
Is it armor or
Strength.
the
The
fortitude?
yellow- the
Yeah.
yellow thing.
The power.
Yeah, which I don't have anything using that this
Strength.
turn. Yellow is strength.
Oh, the magic. Power. I thought you said the other yellow.
The yellow, yes, he
Not
gets
the
plus 1 of
orange.
those. But the
Yellow
Horde Action
magic
Forcer
units.
was dead. I think that's 9
So I get
points too.
some points for that. We'll figure
do.
out how much for that later.
I think it's about 8 or 9 points.
Is that it?
7
Plus the
plus
staff?
2. Yeah, 9. Yeah, it's not much. They're
see.
kind of crap. But that means it's a now turn. Okay, sir.
Okay, so that is the end of that, isn't it?
Yeah.
Oh, actually, no, I haven't activated She-Ra.
No, I still have 2 more. It's
Yeah.
your turn. You've activated Angela, and she's done.
Yep.
So now it's the next character to activate.
Sorry, did Tycho score 9 more points?
I think so. It sounds about right.
Yeah.
We can double check the actual points for, what is it?
It's
Dragon
a Horde
Staff
Trooper
a
and
Horde
Dragon
Trooper.
Staff. This is a tough one because I'm kind of out of position, but if I hit Angela again, she's done. So I can't get to do that because he doesn't have that. So I think I should look at the TV.
Yep, Grizzlor should interrupt.
Grizzlor
How does
should
Grizzlor interrupt?
He doesn't have the Endless Horde ability, though. That's the problem. I could choose an ally with an Endless Horde skill. Grizzlor doesn't have the Endless Horde skill.
I may have killed your last Endless Horde.
You did, yes.
That's the problem with having too much Grizzlor and not enough Endless Hoarders.
Right? So that was kind of it. If I could get him to interrupt, I'm not sure how, Jasek, if you could explain, that'd be wonderful, because I'd love to do it.
Overwatch to be able to interrupt at this point, I think. Or some others.
These are such cool models. I think I want to do him, but I also want to do her. But I'm worried about, because Bo's already gone, right?
Bo has gone, yes.
And so really what I need
did
to
another
do-
damage to poor old Hordak.
Yeah, I'm reading the skills. Choose an ally with an Endless Horde skill within 12 inches and an enemy within 6.
Is she Endless Horde?
The ally interrupts Hordak, but acts as the interrupting a target enemy. After you discard a fate card, yeah, he doesn't have the Endless Horde skill on his. He's got covered with fur.
Oh, actually, this is interesting. Endless Horde, you only allowed 2 of them in the whole battle group.
You can be up to 2 Horde troopers in a single force, yeah. So you can have multiples of them, but
Oh, I see, for Horde Trooper.
yeah.
Full stop.
And then Horde Shadows or whatever as well can. But no, he doesn't have the Endless Horde skill, unfortunately.
He's not endless. He's just
Oh, wait a
big,
minute.
beefy
You're
grizzly
right.
guy.
You're right. You're right. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Ferocious Warrior. Enemy attack knocks out an ally. Grizzlor interrupts the current activation or interruption.
I don't like that at all.
Oh, you're right. I thank you so much. You're right.
Oh,
I'm
no.
reading the top one and not reading the bottom. Oh, my goodness.
Oh, no.
All right. I'm sorry. I get to interrupt you with Grizzlor.
Okay.
And that means I'm actually going to. Oh. How many wounds have you got left?
I had 69 or something.
No, so her. How many does she have left? 2 or 1?
Sorry, health?
Yes.
2.
She's got 2 health left. So I can interrupt you. No, that's really because these characters come to the objective. No. So I'm going to spend this card. During this activation interruption, add +1 to the scope of melee.
Oh my.
And then I'm going to, because he doesn't have anything to re-roll, which is unfortunate, and I cannot gain, I'm only going to gain 1 from that. And I don't gain that. So I'm just going to interrupt with and get the bonus for that. So add +1 to his scope. So he's going to hit you with his 4 dice. I don't have any mana to get any bonuses. So that's going to be still 4 dice.
And interrupt gives you a minus to your scope?
I don't think it does.
No?
Here we go. Well, 1 misses. However, I explode. But I have
During
actually
the
4
interruption,
dice.
the interrupting character receives 1 action point.
Yep.
The interrupting player can perform move, attack, or use skill action.
2 successes. No explosions.
Yeah, all tests made by the interrupting character have their scope decreased by 1, but it doesn't matter.
There you go. And I decreased it by 1, so it went back to 4s. However, I got 2 successes.
Cool. I have 2 armor.
You do, which is not going to be enough to kill you, unfortunately.
Ooh, I am going to use a mana to re-roll my
that
1. Yay, it's a 6.
So that's enough. You're gonna stop me from doing my thing.
I shall shrug the damage there?
You shrug the damage, because I only did 2.
Oh, the axe bopped me, but I managed to top it.
But it cost me my 9-point card.
Ooh,
That's okay. I'm good with it.
okay. I've got my
You got your card, and now I'm going to decide which
card
way I
picked.
want to go.
I don't even hide my cards from you. Sorry.
Right? Well, it's okay. With my glasses, I can't see that far
There we
across
go.
the table. All right, you ready?
Hey,
Boom.
I got a 7.
I had 2.
Alrighty. She-Ra.
She-Ra, She-Ra.
I can't get the mana, which is too bad. But I get 2 actions, which
You do?
is all right. And I think she's going to. She's got her defensive thing going.
She does.
So I'm going to move once.
What's her buff right now?
And I'm going to focus. What's her buff? She's got the little wing thingy. I think it's the protection. My scope is increased by 1 for defense. So I'm going to move and I'm going to focus.
Gotcha.
Stay focused. Right back here by the objective.
Yep.
And make it hard for you to
Make
get
it
at
hard
me.
for me to get you.
Cower by the wall there. Sneak in and be like, it's my MacGuffin.
This is my MacGuffin.
It's mine, Hordak, stay back. And she's got focus. And that's her go.
Okay. So I have a 2-action one. So I think what I'm going to do is.
Oh, nope, an ally hasn't gained. Oh, frustrating.
What's that?
She-Ra has only, she gets all her stuff when her allies gain buffs. But she's the only one gaining buffs because I'm
Because you're
stuck
spread
over
out.
here.
Yep, I got you.
And how does it work running away from combat?
I think you get a free strike. You can probably take a quick look at that. Though, mind you, J6 right there. He can probably fill us in. I get the funny feeling with J6's name that he might be involved in the design of this game. I'm thinking perhaps he's one of the dudes. I'm telling you, this game is so much fun. And trying to figure out what to play with my fate cards, right? I think I know what I'm going to do. I'm going to activate Hordak. I think that's what I'm going to do, but I don't have Endless Horde. So I can't actually force him to do stuff. What I really want to do is get close enough to that objective to take it away. Because there's no way for me to push you away from it. I can get an extra action here and go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then I can go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 right next to She-Ra, and that's 3 actions. That is 3 actions.
And makes it so that
So that we're holding on to it.
I won't steal the objective. It's
Yeah,
contested.
I think that's kind of what I'm going to have to do. So he gets 2 and he gets a mana. And at the end of the activation, if he has 3 or more mana left, I draw a random fate card from my discard pile. So I am going to spend one of my victory condition cards.
Ooh, +1 to scope. That's me.
Yeah, this is going to be, do I want to do that one or do I want to do that one? I think I'm going to spend this one. I'm going to spend my 11.
Ooh.
Yeah, this mission will be completed if an attack knocks out the character during the current round, so it was great. I was going to use it on him. However, I'm going to use it for the extra action. So that's going to give Hordak 3 actions. I'm not going to be able to attack you, unfortunately, but I am going to be able to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then
Right on.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
So we are engaged.
We are engaged. However, neither one of us can attack because we don't have any actions left unless you can somehow interrupt. At the end of the activation, I do have 3. This gets discarded. I do have 3 or more, so I'll draw a random fate card from my discard pile.
You have 3 or more mana?
I do because I got the one to start with, and I
Nice.
haven't spent any. And then I will let you choose one of my fate cards, sir. That one goes back into my hand. Okay. Because that is at the end of his activation. Well, those are discards. Never mind.
You've used all your big
I have, yeah.
juicies.
I have, but I get one of these back, which is nice.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh, actually, you can get it back from your. Oh, that's super powerful.
It is nice, yeah. It is
Cool.
pretty cool. I forgot as well, I do get, because you knocked out the Horde Trooper, I actually get an extra mana from my Horde Staff. Very similar to Skeletor.
Skeletor.
So I have one activation left, and it's Calamity.
Calamity. Sorry, I shouldn't have drawn my fate.
That's okay, that doesn't
just
matter.
gonna take a look to make
I'm
sure
just going to spend it. That's what it is. I can remove all the mana from her, which I'm fine with to get her extra movement or gain an extra mana. She would have 2 activations, which means she can go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to here, or 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to discard her 2 mana to give her an extra activation for every 2 removed. So I'm going to focus for 1. That's going to let her move 8, which is going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. She will go to there. 8 to there. That leaves her with 1 activation. And I think I'm going to use Calamity. Pass me the marker, sir.
Which one?
So I have 2 options here. I'm within 8 of both of the targets. Calamity cost me 3 mana. I can't actually use it.
Oh, it's a big spell, eh?
But I'm going to use Overwhelming Power because it cost me 0 mana to use it. Target allies or enemies. If it knocks out the target's allies gain 2. If the target is an ally with an Endless Horde skill, I gain extra dice. But potentially, I'm putting mana on you when I do this.
That's handy.
Yeah.
I like mana.
But it is range 16. So the question is, ooh, guess who I can see? How many wounds does Angela have left? 2?
2.
Bummer. I would need to succeed on 4 to hurt her.
And you're also shooting into combat. I guess is magic into combat? That
Yeah.
might be different. Attacks while engaged. Ranged attacks. Is a ranged attack magic as well?
Oh, you know what I forgot to do is transfer all of the mind control, the magic from whatever, doesn't matter.
I think ranged attack is different from spell attack.
It is, yeah. I had mana that I should have gone from the Horde Trooper, should have come to Shadow Weaver, but it doesn't matter. It's still not enough for me to do anything.
Technically, you can't see Angela right now because of your facing.
Yeah, I'm looking at bow.
Yeah.
Okay, I think that's it.
Spun at the end of your movement, I think.
Yeah, no, I think that's fine. I want my back to the wall.
Yeah.
So facing that way.
Yeah.
That goes away.
Facing this guy right
These go away. These go away. I have 1 card on my deck. I draw 6 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So at the end of the turn, well, it was turn 2. That was quick. So you've knocked out my Horde Trooper.
I have.
I've got Angela on the ropes.
Yep.
I've got a Grizzlor who's in good shape. I've got a slightly wounded Hordak. And I've got Calamity, the Shadow Weaver, moving forward. She gonna mess stuff up.
She gonna mess stuff up. So I keep my focus. But
Focus you keep, but everything else
I
drops.
lose
Yeah.
my buff.
And we should have 7 cards in hand. Now is where this is where it gets interesting.
Did anyone score any points or not this round?
Nobody scored any points.
Still 29, nothing for.
About that, yep. Ooh.
Oh, I can't waste that now. Angela's gonna have to try and survive all by herself.
I think that's the one I gotta do. There we go. Here we go. 8. Oh, interesting. So now the question is, do I activate Grizzlor and just smack her? Or do I activate Hordak and pound on She-Ra? I think I'm going to activate Hordak. So 2 actions for Hordak. If this character has at least 4 mana, which he does, gain 1 action and 1 mana. Upon activation, I actually gain another mana for every knocked out ally. Well, I can't gain any more because I'm at 5. So I now have 3 actions and 5 mana on Hordak.
Where'd the extra action come from?
Because if I have 4 mana on the character, I get an extra action on my card. Yeah, that's a pretty good card. So I think what we're going to start with is Hordak is going to start bringing some pain. I think I need to just do some damage here.
To bop away.
She's got 5 or 3
I have
on her armor.
Armor has 3.
Okay.
But I get because you're initiative 8.
Yes.
then I get an extra dice on my defense.
Well, that's cool because I'm so fast.
Yeah.
That's because you're space armor. That's really
Space
cool.
armor, yeah.
So I am +1 magic power and +1 melee because you killed one of my dudes, which means I'm getting 4 dice. 4 dice, and I'm smacking you with my horde staff
Okay.
because, well, that's what I got. I hit you twice.
Okay.
I will spend 2 mana to re-roll both of those, and I will get 1 more success. So I have 3 successes.
Alrighty, I'm still focused, so I
Yep.
think I have to use that here.
You do, yes.
So now I'm down to activating on 3s. I get an extra die for my space armor, plus my armor of 3, so I'm rolling 4 dice, looking for 3s.
Good for 3s.
Oh, I only get 2.
And I had 3 successes, was it?
I don't remember.
So 1 success gives you 1 heart damage.
1 heart damage. Ow. She-Ra has been wounded.
Oh, that's a really good card. Okay. So then I'm going to actually, I can fight you again, which I think I'm going to do, because I can't actually kill you, which is unfortunate, but I'm going to try it again, because
right.
that'll take me down to 3. So then, again, it is 4 dice. That is 2
successes
successes,
with a
1
roll.
explosion.
That's a 1.
That's an interesting one. So 2.
2. All right, I still get 4, but now I have to add on 4
On
because
fours,
I
yeah.
am not focused anymore. I get 2 successes. I'm okay.
That is enough. I should have re-rolled, but that is okay. So can Hordak do anything else?
He's out of actions.
He is out of actions. I do have cards that can give me another action.
Do I get poisoned at all?
No, unfortunately, I don't have any poison.
Nothing in the whole army. My pink
Nothing in the
tiara
whole
is
army.
going to waste, folks.
All right, so that would be he done. Hordak is finished. Your activation, sir.
Excellent. All right. So I got the 1 because I think Angela needs some help. So
Probably, yeah.
That's what's happening over here. So when she activates at a 2 or less, she actually is going to get a
Regeneration.
regen buff. I get 2 actions. I don't have any allies with an 8. I kind of messed up my deployment here. I should have had.
I kind of feel exactly the same way.
Excellent.
This is, you know what, the cool part, I mean, like, Hordak, She-Ra, is just tanking everything right now. Unlike He-Man, who died to Merman. Merman making puddles really messed up He-Man's day.
That's how it goes.
We are the He-Beards.
I slipped in the merman's puddle. The He-Beards. That's us.
He-Beard.
Alrighty, so I get an extra mana because I'm just going to take the extra mana
Yep.
because I have no allies
Makes sense.
around. So she's got 3 mana now. That's nice. She can't get you away from her, can she?
No, I don't think
gonna
she can. If
charge
she
at
runs
me.
away, I get to hit her, I think. I get to
Yeah.
interrupt her.
So I guess I'm just going to try and wound the hairy beast.
Wound and Grizzlor, all right.
So 2 actions. I think I need to focus afterwards because I don't think I'm going to be able to do lasting, like really mean damage because he's got 6 hearts. This
Gotcha.
one's amazing.
Ooh, I did discard a fate card during his activation to get the extra action.
Okay.
Or the what's it? Yeah. So that was last turn, wasn't it? That was just his this turn.
I think you just got it from extra mana.
That's
Extra
right.
action.
Yes, that's right. No, I didn't discard. No, we're good. We're good.
Yeah, cool. So, because I'm activating at a 1, and I'm just going to try and beat up Grizzlor here.
Yeah.
I'm not going to focus because I'm going to focus afterwards to make sure he doesn't try and like off me.
Grizzlord's tougher than Beastman by a mile.
But I get 2 dice from my sword, 1 dice from my halo, plus 4. I get 7 dice.
Good Lord, man.
7 dice. It's amazing.
That's a
Angela's
ton.
Incroyable.
That's a lot.
And I'm just going to swing at you. I'm not going to focus ahead of time. I'm going to focus.
Gotcha.
So, swinging with the angelic sword. Alrighty, that is a 6, a 4, and a 5. That's only 3 successes.
3 successes? All right. Well, my armor's only 3. And I don't get any of them.
Oh, well, 3 successes is 2 damage.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah, like that.
Grizzlord takes 2.
Smacking of that smelly beast.
You have an action left?
I do have an action left. I will focus so that I can fend off your attacks better
Makes sense
later
to
on
me.
this phase.
All right. Well, now it gets interesting. That gets really interesting. All right, there we go. I am choosing that fate card, sir.
If you came here for Skeletor, it's Hordak today.
That's right, bonehead. I'm gonna kick Shira's butt.
I can't remember Grizzlord's voice. It was like, ah!
I have to actually use the ultimate to get the ultimate right now.
I believe you would, yes. That
That makes the sense.
almost makes sense.
Almost.
Oh man, if I can take down She-Ra, or if I can take down Angela, then I think I'm in a good spot. I think. What do you guys, let us know in the comments what you guys think about Masters of the Universe Battlegrounds. We really dig it. You know, it's literally took a look at all this stuff, and Tycho and I threw the match together, threw the models together, what we thought looked cool, and so far I'm having a lot of fun playing it. There's some super tactical depth to this about building your deck and which cards work with which stuff, but let's face it, Hordak needs the energy cannon and the Horde staff. You know, you gotta have Shadow Weaver with Hordak, and you gotta have Bow with She-Ra. Like, you just have to.
What would she do without her bow?
What would she do without her bow?
Except he forgot his bow.
He forgot his bow.
Brought
He's
a
got his bubble
chucker.
stick. He's got his bubble stick. Are you ready?
I am.
4. I have initiative.
Oh, you do?
Oh, so I'm gonna go first.
Oh, my.
Oh my, oh my, oh my, yes. I am gonna activate Shadow Weaver.
Oh, no.
She's gonna get 3 mana because she has, and 2 actions. During the activation or interruption, I will gain +1 dice for all skill tests. I don't think I need to worry about skill tests. I can mind control.
That's bad.
Yeah, I can make him move.
Bo doesn't have much of a mind to control.
He
He's just trying to
interrupts
save
and
his
must
lane.
perform a move action using as many of his move points as possible. So he has to basically move towards me. Which is great for the Calamity
Hey,
staff,
pretty lady.
because then I hammer you with that.
Except you need mana for that.
Yeah, so I'm going to actually take it. As much as, because that's not a skill test, as far as I understand it. Those are skills, right? I believe so. We can probably answer. So I think what I'm going to do, overwhelming power, I can target allies. I can target, I think what I'm going to do with overwhelming power is I'm going to target, because it's 0 mana, I can make She-Ra move. But she's engaged though. It's unengaged enemy.
So,
J6 telling me I can make She-Ra move, but it says unengaged enemy with mind control.
And me and Hordak are dancing.
Use mind control on her. Use mind control on her, but she's still engaged with Hordak.
So Hordak has to leave before the mind control can happen?
Yeah, that's interesting.
Oh, well.
But if it could pull
Unless
her
maybe
away,
something's changed.
but if I could pull her away, then I can take that objective at the end of the turn, right?
Except when I come after you and make you pay for your evil crimes, Hordak.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure mind control only works. Yep, there it is. I was right. Hey, we're 1-1, J6. We're 1-1. You helped me. We got it.
A little teamwork. We'll make it, right, folks?
Little teamwork makes the dream work. So I think I'm going to actually, because she's only got 2 actions. That's a really good card. That's a really good card.
Oh, Cringer. That was the name of Battle Cat.
That is the name of Battle Cat. That's a really good card too. But I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to save that for that, and I'm going to save that for that. And that goes there, and that goes there. So I think what I'm actually going to do, I think 2 activations is probably enough for her. So I think what I will start with is I will use Calamity.
Calamity.
Calamity
Well, this is
on
the big bad,
Prince,
isn't it?
on Prince Bow. So this is 3 mana on this. So
Okay.
it's an expensive skill to use.
All right.
You must choose to either only roll a number of dice equal to the mana you have on you,
Okay.
or roll dice normally against attack, but they only succeed on results of a 6.
I don't understand what's happening.
So I'm targeting you with a magic spell,
Okay.
and my magic is 5.
Okay.
So 3, 4, 5. I'm spending all 3 mana that I presently have on me. And you choose whether to roll a number of dice equal to the mana that you have on your character,
I have no mana.
or you roll dice normally to defend, but you only succeed on rolls of 6.
Oh, I see. So if I had mana, I'd be able to protect easier.
You'd be able to use it with mana.
Yes, I'm using the other
And
thing.
I'm well within 8. So I am going to calamitize you.
Rolling against my mind or my armor?
This would be a magic attack. That'll be
guess
your
that's against mine.
mind.
Yeah.
Magic attack, 5 dice. Here we go. Oh, there's 2 explosions. 2 misses, but 2 explosions.
Uh-oh.
And a further explosion. Oh, my dude. There are 5 successes.
Oh no.
My dude, 5 successes.
I only have 2 mind.
Ruh-roh,
and I only
and you
get
need
on
6s.
I got
You got 1.
There we
Which
go.
takes it down to 4. That's still 3 hearts.
That's really bad. Blap. Oh, bow.
Oh, if only I had more mana to
He's a
do that
bloody, bloody
again.
bow. I'm gonna be right back. I just want to check on something in the background.
Absolutely.
Here.
Tycho has run. Yes, moving.
Do defense 6s explode too? Or is it only for attacks?
I think it only. Oh, he might get to roll it again. Yeah, he'll have to roll a 6. Do you want to
Oh.
roll that 6 again?
I guess
Because it is a 6.
Why not?
Right?
Why not? It's a 3.
Sadly, no.
So still.
So that was pretty good. Now the question is, can I get 2 actions to do that again? I can't. I could move.
So that
Or
took
I
you an
could-
action?
That was an attack.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's one action. So then I have overwhelming force, which I can do, which is a different attack, and I can try to give dice to.
It's not. You can't. You can do 2 magic attacks without stacking up.
Oh, I guess is it? I guess it would be 2 magic attacks, wouldn't it? Yeah, it would be 2 magic attacks. So I think what I can do is I could discard that and gain a mana. Do I need that mana for anything? No, I don't need that mana for everything. Yeah, because it's not the same attack. Like you can't hit twice.
You can, but you have to cost you an extra
Yeah,
action.
you could range and you could melee.
Right, because those are different actions.
Yeah.
I think.
So I think, yeah, sure, why not? So I think, as much as I want to move that guy, I still have 1 action remaining.
Yeah. First time costs 1. Second of the same type as use it costs.
Yeah. So I don't think I'm going to discard anything. I don't think. Well, I can, and that gives him that. Yeah. As much as I want this, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to discard this fate card. After this card's discarded during an activation, give focus to any character. I'm going to give it to Grizzlor.
Uh-oh.
And then I don't
going
really
for
have,
Angela.
yeah, I don't really have anything else. And I discarded a fate card during an activation phase, which gives him another fate. So it puts him at 2. And then I think I'm okay. And I think I'm okay. Because I could do that for that. I think I do that for that. I'd love to do that on him, but that's okay. Okay, so I have done with Calamity, or with Shadow Weaver. Hit Prince Bo with Calamity real hard.
You did.
Your activation.
Well, Bo is very upset with this.
Yeah, we would be. You gonna bubble me?
I think I'm going to bubble you. But I'm not going to bubble the evil, what is her name? Shadow Weaver.
Shadow Weaver.
No, I think Hordak is going to be.
Not Hordak.
So
Well, I am engaged though, so that
yeah,
makes it
I
hard,
am going to
right?
make it one. It's going to be 1 scope harder for me. But I've also
Gary,
gonna-
they do look exactly like the cartoons, yes.
I've got another that I'm going to cash in for the bonus because this reduces the cost of my ranged attack by 1 to a
you
minimum
could-
of 1.
Ah,
So it's going to be 1, 1, and then 2. Oh, that doesn't help me because I've got 3
but
actions.
you could still move.
But I could move, which actually.
Or
puts
you
me-
could focus and offset that shooting into combat penalty and then shoot me and then shoot me again.
I think I need to be within. Within 8. Sorry, move to. Oh, I can get in your rear arc and shoot you, which will. Is that what you're saying?
Sorry?
I can move to get in your rear arc. Is that what you're?
Potentially get into my rear
Yeah,
arc,
so
I
I
would
just
think.
move up to like there.
So, because technically we have to be facing each other. Well, I'm
You're
facing you.
facing this X here. So
that square that way. So
okay.
you would have to get.
I'm already in your rear arc.
I think you are, yeah.
Okay. So, and I am within 8, so I actually don't need to move. So I can focus to make the first shot at regular.
But if you're in my rear arc, you get the benefit of that anyway, right?
I think I can stack it.
I think you can.
So my understanding is that if I focus my first shot, that's going to give
Jason can
me-
probably answer. If we focus the first shot, does Tycho scope drop to 2 because you're shooting
no,
me in the back?
and then back to 3 because you're engaged.
Back to because I'm engaged. Oh yeah, that's perfect. Yeah, that makes sense.
Right.
Bring it.
So that's my first attack, and then I'm going to get another attack after this.
That's going to be on 4s.
That's me on 4s because
Yes.
I'm still in the rear arc. Okay.
Roger, Roger.
That feels about
Okay,
right.
bring it.
Okay. So here comes the bubble projector.
You're hitting me with a bubble. Well, that's 2.
That's 2.
2 successes. I have an armor of 3. I succeed on 1. Does 1 do anything?
Yeah, 1 takes the damage.
I'm going to spend a mana to reroll 1. And I succeed.
Alrighty.
So I've done a 2 mana on Hordak, but I take no damage from the first attack.
Oh, well, that's unfortunate. Here comes another bubble projector.
Here comes the bubbles.
The bubbles.
Oh, 2 explosions.
Nope.
And needs 5s and 6s, so
So
just.
that's gonna be 3
3.
successes.
And I have 3 to defend against. I defend 1. 2 is 1 damage.
Yep.
2 is 1 more damage. All right.
But that does give me protection on She-Ra.
It does. Right. And are you done your activation, sir?
I think that is all that Bo can
Bo's
do.
done. She-Ra hasn't gone yet, has she?
She has not.
All right. Okay. Yeah. So I think what I'm going to do, I got to do that one. 2, 1, 2. Yeah, because that'll give me that. Because I know that's not going to happen. All right, you ready? Boom, shakalaka.
I got a 6.
You got a 6.
All right, She-Ra. Now, this is weird. So I get 2 actions.
Yes.
I can't get the mana from this.
Okay.
But it says if a character has a buff, I can I remove it to gain a focus and 2 mana. Is that gaining from a card or gaining from a removal of a token?
What does her ability actually say?
Her ability says cannot receive focus from Fate and Glory cards. When her ally gains a buff, she gains a mana.
So She-Ra can consume buffs for extra attack dice, is what it said. What Jason's saying. So what does that one say?
This one, if a character has a buff, I can remove it to gain a focus and, it just says remove it. So
I
I'm
don't
not
think
just
she can
half.
gain mana from any cards at all.
So this card doesn't give her mana even when I'm removing my buff token.
I think it would still give you a focus,
Just give me a focus.
which is not bad.
Which isn't the end of the world.
No.
2 actions.
And then she can eat that for, or she could just consume the buff to get extra attack dice,
Right.
which is probably better.
No, I can't remove it from herself because it says allies. So any allies. So,
Well, Jason is saying that She-Ra can consume buffs for extra attack dice.
but only from allies.
Does she count as an ally, Jason? She can't gain mana from cards.
Okay, so I can't gain mana from cards. So that removing of the buff is not is part of the card. But she's an ally to herself. But that meant I could have given my buff to.
You could have theoretically, yeah. But it's probably better on her because she can probably kill Kordak.
Well,
At this
no,
point.
it's better on him because then she would have gotten a mana.
Gotcha.
Yeah,
It's a
yeah.
confusing one. You could remove Angela's buff. There's no range on that, right?
If this character has a buff, remove it.
Okay, but for She-Ra's ability, she can remove Angela's buff,
Oh. Okay, sure.
right?
I'll do
'Cause
that. That
Angela
also-
is probably going to die before that buff
And
works.
when that buff gets removed, I actually get healed.
There you go.
So
That's how it rolls.
That's
so
how it
that
rolls.
goes away,
and
and now She-Ra gets her bonus.
She-Ra's gonna get 1 extra die,
Perfect.
and she's gonna get if I remove her.
If her remove
Protection.
her buff, then she would get a focus, but she wouldn't get the mana.
Right.
So like a free focus for dropping your buff.
Right.
Considering I have nobody else to attack you, it's not a bad idea.
Yeah.
Yeah, we got it.
Okay. So she's gonna remove her buff
Yep.
as well to focus.
Free focus on her first
Free
attack.
focus. Does that count as her only focus? No, I can't do the action twice.
No.
But I can get this free one,
And then you
attack
could
you,
focus.
and then focus again
Yeah.
afterwards.
So how
'cause
many
I've only got
attacks
2
does she
actions.
have? Actions does she
She only
have?
has 2 actions. So
you
she's
can
focused
focus
now. I'm going to focus on my first
free,
attack.
and
I
then you get to attack.
An extra dice for having removed a buff.
Yep.
I don't have any mana because I didn't know how to. place buffs earlier.
Yeah, I'm forgetting to pull mana when my guy died. I'm really missing that right now.
A few moving parts.
A few moving parts, yeah.
I don't have any mana to spend
Okay.
on my sword, but I do have a power of 4, or strength of 4. But I get an extra die for having spent her health, and I'm focused to hit on 3s.
Yes.
Whacking away at
Oh
Hodak.
dear.
Hordak's in trouble. Oh no.
Oh my.
Oh dear.
I rolled 2 6s.
Oh no.
Oh,
Oh
lordy.
dear.
Oh,
2 explosions.
lordy.
One and one could explode again.
Oh,
Oh, it could explode again. Oh no.
Okay, so that's
What the heck is this crap?
this is 5 successes, Shira. Okay, that was amazing. 5 successes. If that all lands, that's 3 whole damage. It might just end you right here.
Kill Hordak. All right, here we go. I have 3 defense. Yikes. I don't get any of them.
You do have a couple of mana.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna have to re-roll and hope for 6s, otherwise Hordak dies. Oh no, that's 4 successes, sir.
4 successes. Oh, that drops only to 2 damage.
Guess what?
What?
That kills Hordak.
Oh, I got him.
That kills
I got
Hordak.
the evil bad man.
Absolutely kills Hordak. I do not believe that.
Wow, Shira.
Dude, that was a huge roll.
Shira.
Hordak is dead.
Blah! Take my sword of defense, Hodak! Ta-da!
That means you're going to take that objective
wow.
at the end of the turn.
Oh, She-Ra is in her place.
However, you kill an ally.
Oh no.
So I'm going to attack you with focus.
Oh no.
Because normally it's on 4s, now it goes to 3s.
Okay.
Grizzlor's attack is 4 dice. I can discard this stuff.
Sorry, last
To get an
action
extra
from,
2 dice?
From She-Ra's to focus. So,
Yeah. So before attacking, I can spend my 2 mana, which I will,
Okay.
to get an extra 2 dice on this to go to 6 dice.
Oh my. And this is
3,
against
4, 5, 6.
Angela.
Yeah, and I'm focused.
I'm focused as well, but I'll deal with that
So
in
this
a
is
sec.
on 3s because I'm focused.
Oh no. Oh no. Oh
That is
no.
going to be 2 explosions.
Oh, look at
Oh, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
I don't think the 4 goes because it was from an explosion.
I'm focused. Oh no, the 4 wasn't an explosion.
It was from the explosion.
Okay,
but I
so
don't
it's
know if
6.
that.
No, 5 and 6s.
right.
So it's 6 successes.
That's a lot.
Yeah.
I'm focused. I have 2 armor. Here we go. Oof. I have a mana, so I'm going to spend it to re-roll that 1.
Somebody's saying Grizzlor can't. Yes, he can, because that's Grizzlor's Ferocious Warrior. When enemy attack knocks out an ally, Grizzlor interrupts the current activation or interruption. Yeah, he interrupts She-Ra.
I got 2 successes.
So off my 5, takes it to 3 is 2.
Oof. Ouch. So I've taken 3 whole damage so far, and she's not focused anymore.
There you go.
She has 2 mana left.
She's got 2 mana left. And it's my last activation. Guess who it is? It's Grizzlor. So Grizzlor is going to get 2 actions, plus an extra +1 mana, which I think I'm just going to chuck a card for a mana.
That Grizzlor just activating over and over and over again is a lot.
It's pretty good. So I'm going to spend this 9 card, I think.
Grizzlor can't attack Angela?
No, he can. He interrupts She-Ra. So when an ally dies, Grizzlor interrupts that action. So you killed Hordak, Grizzlor interrupts and attacks Angela. That's his same ability he used when the Horde dude died. That's why we go with Jacek. Having a dev in the chat is super helpful, man. And we thank you for
I'm
watching.
confused.
So
For the honor of Grayskull. You're right, Fred.
2 movement, 1 movement. So he's got 2 actions, and then I can take the extra mana or extra action.
Okay.
You've got 1 health left on her.
I got 1 whole health.
I may as well take the extra action, just to make sure that he gets her. And then I'm going to discard this card. For each character knocked out during this game, draw a fate card from your discard pile to a maximum of 3. So you've knocked out 2. I'm going to draw 2 fate cards from my discard pile.
That's awesome.
There we go. Somebody's interesting. They're arguing the interrupts, but at this point, I don't think we care too much.
I am.
But that's okay.
Deeply confused.
I am super confused as well. You've killed 2 of the dudes, so he still has 2 and 1 mana, and this is discarded now. That is discarded, and because I discarded a card during that, he gets another mana, which I think is probably going to be enough. So I will spend those 2 mana to focus. Actually, can I get 2 more mana? I'm just trying to see if I can get 2 more mana here, Tycho.
Interrupting attacks can only target the interrupted.
Spend that one.
Grizzler can't use the interrupt on another target?
Oh, not sure. He should interrupt 0. I'm not sure. We've moved by it. During this action's interruption, all active skills cost 1 less. No, I'm just going to take that for the mana. I'm going to discard these 2. Actually, I'm just going to go discard the 1 to gain the mana. And then that gives me, because I discard a mana, and then I'm going to spend everything to get +2 dice.
Oh no, this is gonna be bad.
To get my +2 dice and focus. So 6 dice on 3.
Oh boy.
Because I want her dead.
Grizzler does the work.
Well,
okay.
That's only 4.
Only 4. Okay. I only have 2
you
armor.
need to stop 3.
Ooh, well, there's my mana. Oh no, the angel's in trouble. Oh, quite, but, oh, look at that, look at that.
Oh, explosion, explosion.
Oh, I got 3.
3, and I got 3.
So I'm
You
survived.
blocked it. You've survived it.
Oh my God. Wow.
Right? So
Wow.
he's got 1 more action.
Angela on the edge of the bubble.
Right? He's got 1 more action still, which at this point, I don't even know what I do.
He's like, smack! My halo bounces it off. Ching! By the power of Grayskull.
You're about to take that, so there's no point in
no.
keeping that one. So that's going to let me attack you again. So I'm going to discard that.
Action. Oh,
So he
Grizzler
gets
can
1.
do it right here. I'm out of mana now.
Right.
Angela's vulnerable. All the rerolls.
And I'm going to
coming
discard
nothing.
that to gain a mana, to gain an extra mana,
Oh, no.
to discard 2 mana,
Oh no!
and I'm going to roll 6 dice looking for 4s. I'm not going to go for the focus because I only have enough to do one or the other. Here we go. 6 dice for 4s.
Oh, I see
there
a
we
6. I see a 6.
There's a 6.
There's
Just 3 successes.
I've only got 2 dice. I
Yep.
need to explode.
You need to do it again. You need to do it again.
Oh, nope. Not this time. Angela takes an axe to the face again. And,
Again. Yeah, she tanked the crap out of it.
did.
Right?
She was super.
Oh, my
super-
goodness.
She did great. Thank you, Angela, for being such a wonderful angel.
So he done.
You've smacked her down, and that's worth a big old
It's worth a fair amount.
23 points.
Oh, goodness. I got 23 points, but Hordak is worth like
Something similar.
26 or something. Well, that was it for turn 3.
Whew, wappa.
You got this, though.
Oh, yeah.
Tycho gets 20
Oh,
more
wow.
points.
Oh, look at that. Objectives.
Tycho gets 20 more points.
She-Ra was.
And we're heading into
stalwart
turn
in
4.
the
This is
attack.
final turn.
It is it.
Did you get 20 plus more for killing?
20, I want to say 26 for Hordak. It could be more.
Oh, because of all those toys.
Yeah, so he's got the Horde Staff is worth 3, and he's got the Energy Cannon, which worth 2, is 5,
Plus, I think he starts at.
and Hordak is worth 20. So 25 for Hordak. Yeah.
That's 23 for Angela.
All right. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Last turn.
Well, I need 4 more cards.
I've got 1 mana on him, and I've got Shadow Weaver fully up.
You got like 1 card left in your
I know.
hand.
I'm
You've
just
been,
burning through
you've
them
been,
to try to
slurping it out of your
I
discard
cannot
too.
believe how long Angela lasted against Grizzler.
I'm shocked and amazed.
That is
I rolled
absolutely
incredibly well,
crazy,
2
crazy.
rounds in a row.
So good.
But that does mean I can't do my ultimate with Angela. And I did not draw bows, so I can't do that one.
Right? That's the one I gotta do. I gotta do that one. I have to do that one. I don't have a choice here. Yeah, it's interesting whether or not Grizzler can use the interrupt on another target. It would kind of limit it if he can. But I can see how strong it is because he can hammer stuff, right?
Yep.
I got a 4.
I got an 8.
Oh boy.
ultimate
Shadow Weaver, you're in
She-Ra.
She-Ra.
She feels all powered up.
She's insanely powered up. This is gonna
Yeah.
be her. This is gonna be trouble.
She's very upset with you. So She-Ra gains her face.
She gains her face.
She gains her face. When She-Ra has a face, she and her allies with an 8 receive +1 dice for all defense tests.
Ooh.
Not too
So
shabby.
Prince Bo is jacked.
He's all hoop, hey. And She-Ra's still focused.
Oh
She
man.
focused at the end there.
Oh
right?
yeah, after you smacked Hordak
smacked
into
Hordak down, it was
non-existence
like,
with so many dice, it was unfair.
Yes.
That was crazy.
Yes, indeed.
Oh, it was the explosions. That's the fun thing about this game is it really genuinely doesn't matter where it's at. Exploding 6s are exploding 6s.
Exploding 6s are exploding 6s.
If you've ever played Warhammer Fantasy, exploding 6s can be really good. It can turn a stab with a dagger into I've cut off your leg.
I can't get 2 ultimate skills off, so I'm actually going to give her an extra action.
Extra action. Oh, you're just going to go after the Shadow Weaver? So you're going to have 3 now? 3 actions? Dang.
I might even do that again and get 4 actions.
Just crushing me.
Just lay it on thick. See if I can just take her out. She's already focused. If I had 4 actions, I can move, attack.
1, 2, 3, 4. Yep.
So
You can move, attack with 4.
with 4. So yeah, why not? 10 victory points versus all the ultimate power. Anyway. So if she's her own ally, when she gains her token, she also gains a mana.
Yeah, because it's not from my card, right?
Right.
If it's just her gaining her ability, then it's not from my card.
Yeah, she cannot receive fate when her ally, which includes herself, is what we understand now,
Apparently, yes, yep.
she gets a mana.
All right.
She's got her first mana, folks.
Yay!
She's very happy about it.
She is.
And she's going to charge. So that's going to be costing one of her actions. Charge in on
Shadow Weaver.
Shadow Weaver here.
All right.
And, I guess I could actually charge her in the rear? Is that the rear? No, that's not quite the rear.
That's not
is it?
quite the rear, no.
No, I can't really get to the rear.
No. But you can smack her real
I'm just going to smack her around. All right. So
Fight twice.
hit twice. I'm focused on this first one.
So gonna kill Shadow Weaver right now.
I've got 4.
I was there to support Hordak. I can't do crap now.
Just got 4. I don't have anybody allies with good stuff. I've got okay, cool. All right, with the sword of protection. Whoop. The 6 explodes. Maybe does not. So that's going to be 2
Okay.
against your armor.
Of 1?
Oh, nice.
No, just 1.
This one. Okay. That does 1 damage.
Okie doke.
And again. Oh, I
Fred, I'm
should've
thinking you're
rerolled.
right.
Ooh, I will.
Oh, not good. Just 2.
Just 2. I will spend a mana. Yeah.
To reroll one of those? Okay. And explode.
Oh,
Potential
my.
explosion.
I'll just roll a 3.
Yeah. No.
So that's 3
3.
successes.
1 succeeds.
All right, so 2 is still just 1 damage.
All right.
Shira's big move did not result
Did not
in
result
big
in
damage.
big damage. Whew. And all I have is magic attacks now. So I don't have any melee attacks.
Oh, and you can't do those in melee.
I don't think I can. I don't think I can. We look, double check to be sure. I'm not sure if I can actually use magic in melee. Okay. But during this activation or interruption, magic costs 1 less action to a minimum of 1. I get 2 actions and 2 mana. Snarf. Nice. Ay, ay, ay. Ay, ay, ay.
Yeah, I don't think that you can perform.
Spells in combat?
It says it follows the rules for range attack with some exceptions. The exceptions don't make any difference. And in range attack, it says you cannot perform a range attack while you're engaged with an enemy.
So if I move,
I get an attack with +1 to my scope. I'll be hitting on 3s.
you'd be hitting on 3s. Well, I mean, I have to move. Like I don't have a choice, which is unfortunate because all of my stuff is predicated on doing magic because I didn't give Shadow Weaver a melee weapon. So take your free.
I think you can actually just punch people. You've got 2 strength.
I
so
do.
You can just go biff.
Nope. You can punch me. 1, 2, 3, 4,
All right.
5.
So attacking you as you go.
Yep.
That is 2 successes.
2 successes. I have 1 defense. Nope.
Another damage. 1 more damage.
1 damage. So it's down to 1. Oh boy. All right, but all my magic costs less, which is huge. DD, which is huge.
Are you gonna do like the big ultimate to drop She-Ra?
Well, I'm thinking that,
Oh, you don't have a mana.
yeah, I have 2 mana right now. I can discard this card, which means Grizzlord gets that, and I draw a Fate card.
Okay.
So I draw my last one. So I can add more mana with that. I can discard this card
I can discard cards anytime.
during your activation. Yeah.
Only during my activation. Though.
So discard this card, and that gets 2 mana. And then I have, if I inflict 2 or more, I
Dylan,
can
it was a
potentially get
great
another
game.
action. Okay, so Bo is almost dead, right?
Bo is pretty close to death. He's got
Okay.
2 health left.
So I think what we're going to do is we're going to spend 3 points, and we're going to target Bo with Calamity.
Oh no!
So it should be.
It's another
within
Calamity.
8. Oh yes, he's within 8. Targeting Bo with Calamity. This is bad. You can either roll equal to the number of mana you have,
I have
or again, normal defense test, but you only succeed on 6s.
I have 2 mind.
3, 4, 5 mind for me.
Rub both my brain cells together.
Here we go. That is going to 1 possible explosion. So that is going to be 5 total successes against Bo.
The 4.
No, sorry, 4 total successes. You're right. So it's 5 6s. 4
Alrighty.
successes against Bo.
This is bad. I need lots of 6s here. Oh, that's 1 6. Does it explode? It does not. So I get 1 off of those 4 to 3.
Yes, 3 is 2 damage.
That is enough. Bo goes down.
Spending-
I've been calamitized.
During this activation interruption, if I inflict 2 or more hearts, gain 1 action and 1 mana. So I gain 1 more action. So I have 1 action remaining.
Okay.
I've moved. I've fired. I think I'm gonna Overwatch.
Overwatch.
I mean, the moment you move, I'm gonna shoot you.
Oh, I guess.
What happens? Did we miss something?
No, because it wouldn't have. I didn't actually roll any 5s. I don't think.
Roger, Roger.
Because I think that technically, I don't know if the She-Ra buff helps.
Extra defense
against
dice?
A max. No, it's not extra. It's extra dice. It reduces the scope, I believe. Where is it?
Yeah, they're saying she was buff, but I think it was
Yeah.
enough that I was
Oh, it's
able
plus
to
1 dice. So actually, I would get
roll
1
more dice to see what happens.
So if I get another 6.
I still do 1 damage and kill you.
Oh no, I was at 3. I had 5. So if I get a 6 here, he's alive.
You have to roll a 6 though.
Yeah. That's 3. Yeah.
Yeah, that's the thing is the defend on 6 is so
Defend
strong.
on 6 is rough.
I'm not sure how many points he's worth, but away he goes.
He's 22, I believe.
And that is the end of that. So then it's just the beast's action, and I'm not going to be able to kill She-Ra because this is the final turn. Because I don't think there's any other way I can get another action to shoot you again. Nope, I have no other way to get another action on. I could. Nope, that's magic. Can't do that. I do have 2 to mind control and move you towards me, so I will try that.
Okay.
And then that'll end my activation. So I have to test my magic of 5 against your mind.
She-Ra's
1
mind is
success.
3.
You perform move action, use as many move points as possible. Here we go. 5 dice. I'm trying to get you close so I can hit you. I will succeed 3 times.
Okay. And I roll my mind.
Yes.
Ooh. Oh, that doesn't count because I need a 5 on
So
a,
you
on
have
an
to
explosion.
move towards me.
Okay. My full move?
As many move as you can. If you're focused, you move your full move. But you
I
have
am
to move
focused.
towards me. Oh, so then you can move.
Well, I don't need to use the focus. I guess.
You have to.
I have.
Yeah, the wording is that as many as possible.
Well,
Using as many movement points as possible.
I can do it without using the focus, but I think if I
Yeah, anytime
do
you action,
anything-
you automatically do it, right? Right. And then it's just this guy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I gotta get all the way over
I
there.
have to get 12 movement to get over there.
So this is it. Can I kill She-Ra? He's gonna have 3 activations from that. But no mana. And then I shuffle 2 back into my deck. That's not going to help. But I can choose a fate card from my discard pile and shuffle it back to your deck, which means I still can't draw it. Oh, I don't know if I can get there. I can go 6, which is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, but then I cannot get to you. I cannot get to you. Unfortunately, I do not have enough movement.
He spent all his time whacking on Angela.
Right? Right? He's out of position. Unfortunately, I cannot get to you. I think that's it. I can't get any more actions. I can't get any more farther towards you. I don't have the ability to move any faster. Everything is melee range. That's it. She-Ra lives.
She-Ra lives.
She-Ra lives. If I could have pulled you a little bit closer, maybe. She-Ra lives. Hordak is defeated. The good guys win again.
Hordak, you sniveling boob. I told you you couldn't win.
Dude, that was a friggin' riot. That was so
wild.
much fun.
She-Ra had to make the big wall up at the end there.
She
too,
really did, yeah, and
'cause that
almost.
was a huge 43-point swing or something.
Well, the fact that she just exploded,
Yeah.
like kept exploding, was why Hordak died. Hordak should have lived, but even so,
on maybe average odds, yeah.
But it really goes to show that building your units and building your warband should take some time and effort. Like you really have to.
She-Ra really benefits if I have enough ways to buff my allies.
Yeah.
I don't think I had enough in this instance.
Both She-Ra and He-Man have that.
Yeah.
That's a really interesting mechanic that allows them to be better
if you're
and then
smart
get better.
at helping them.
Yeah, we're not smart at that. See, that's why mine's real easy. Oh, you killed me, I get stuff.
Yeah.
I just run my guys at you, just keep beating them. This is a fun game. Thank you, Jacek. Thank you, I think it was Fred. Thank you, everybody else chiming in. Really appreciate it.
Yeah.
That's super helpful because keeping all the game systems in our head can be a challenge.
Yes.
That being said, this is a really fun game, and at a $99 US retail for the base kit,
That's really, really great.
Unbelievable.
The board and terrain are worth that alone. The characters are awesome. The sculpts are fantastic.
in all of the
really
different
evocative.
waves, you can really mix and match, right? You can really mix. There it is, Fred Clever. You can totally mix and match, and we could
Plus, you
play.
can have good guys and bad guys fighting together.
That I don't think you can do because your
'cause they-
cards are different. But you could have She-Ra and He-Man on the same team
Right.
going up against Skeletor and Hordak.
Right.
And then you can add some. There's some big base models as well.
Yeah.
Like Ramman's vehicle.
Oh, yeah. I think we got that to show off, too.
Oh, do we?
Yep.
Thanks, guys. Hope you enjoyed watching. Do you guys have any questions for us or for Archon Studios about the game? Yeah, there's put it right in front of the camera so Movement can see it. There's Ramman's. Can you see that, Moves?
Yep.
How cool is that?
Oh, I mean, I think we even have.
Grizzlor coming
I
after
want to
him.
show off even more.
It is such a fun game. Oh, nice. Yes. For this price point, for what you get, and this, of course, this is pro painted, and we're so happy to have this sent to us. But
beautiful
it takes paint so well, and the models look so good. There is just it's such a fun game and such a simple system. I mean, we haven't really played this since we filmed the episode.
Nope.
And it took us about half a turn to get back to speed, which for a game that, with the amount of games that we play, the amount of time and effort that we put into this, it's really great that something is that easy to pick up.
I want to bring up the Fate deck again as a really cool mechanic to
I like
be
it.
able to if your warband starts getting whittled down,
Yeah.
you actually end up getting more power because you can just keep cashing in your cards. Smart
can.
use of your Fate cards is really how to.
Yeah, and I ended up with 3 that I couldn't use at the end.
Right.
I needed the extra action. And
Yeah.
I had the extra action. Grizzlor runs over and knocks She-Ra in a next existence.
Yeah.
However, I probably still don't win because you still knocked out.
Well,
Two
if
of my
you mentioned
dudes.
off-shooter, you would have got the objective over here and been clear.
Well, you picked it up already.
Oh, I guess
Yeah,
not. If
but I think I would have.
Or-
It would have been
or-
within 20 points, which within 20 points is a draw. Right.
Might
Or
be
close to
within
it.
20 points.
Who cares?
Because I lost 2 of mine.
I lost
declared
2
a
and
draw
4.
anyway.
We call it
That's
a draw
actually
anyway.
in the rules.
It's in the rules. That's the best part. I think it's a draw. I think it was fun. I want to re-rack and do it again. I
Yeah,
had so much fun playing this.
Exactly.
Yeah,
Actually,
I
got lots
really,
of
really
time,
did.
too.
Do we?
Oh.
What time we got? Oh, so that's 1:45. Do we want to play another one? Yeah, that's literally, that took us 90 minutes. That's amazing. Character stats are all in the cards. Everything's there.
Yep.
Yeah, I think we're done. Dude.
Well, what a beautiful day to play Masters of the Universe.
Oh, and always a pleasure to play, Tycho.
Battleground.
Always a pleasure to play with you.
too,
It was a-
JT.
Dude, again, always a pleasure.
Fantastic. Thank you so much for tuning in.
But next time,
Next time, Skeletor's coming back, baby.
Oh, no.
And bringing the big old staff of power.
In the wild universe of Eternia.
play on?
Play on. Yeah.
Play on. Thanks, guys. See you,
Thank you
everybody.
so much for joining us.